G'day guys, it's Dave Tran here, and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. And in today's lesson, I'll be showing you how to play Nana by the 1975. Personally, I love this track so much, and I think it's probably their best song on the album. It's so heartfelt, and it's really cool to play on acoustic. Now today I'll be teaching you a simplified strumming version of this song, so you can play it and sing along. So for the basics of this song, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning, and you'll need a capo on 1st fret. There's 7 chord shapes that you'll need to learn. The first will be A sus2, then E major, then B sus4. So that's basically a B power chord on the 5th string, but with the 1st and 2nd strings open. Now if you don't know what power chords are or how to play them, then make sure you check out my video on power chords. So the next chord we need to know is a C sharp minor 7, and that's basically just a C sharp power chord on the 5th string with the 1st and 2nd strings open. Note that you do not hit the top string, that should be muted. The next chord is an E, but it's a different variation of this E. So it's basically just an E power chord on the 5th string that's on the 7th fret relative to the capo. And you again hit the 1st and 2nd strings open. And our next chord is a B/D sharp. So from your E position, all you need to do is take your index finger from that 7th fret relative to the capo and slide it down 1 fret. And then what you do is you lift your pinky finger, and then with your middle finger you place that on the 8th fret relative to the capo. But this will be on the 9th fret universally. And you can hit the 1st and 2nd string open as well. And our final chord will be just a C major. So to recap, we have A sus2, E, B sus4, C sharp minor 7, the alternative E, B/D, and C major. Now with this A sus2 chord, the way I like to play it is with my ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string and my pinky finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. That will make your transitions from the power chords along that 5th string a lot easier. You'll simply have to slide those fingers along those strings, and you won't have to change positions onto different strings. So for the rest of the lesson and on the annotations, I'm going to refer to the A sus2 as just an A, the B sus4 as just a B, the C sharp minor 7 as just a C sharp minor, and so on and so forth, just to make it easier for you to follow. Another thing to note is that I'll have the chord shapes up here, but please note that the fret numbers up here are relative to the capo. So if I say 7 here, what I mean is 7 frets up from your capo on 1st, not the 7th fret overall on the guitar. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. We start with the intro, and the intro has 2 lines of chords. The first line of chords goes A, E, B, C sharp minor, and then B. So there's 2 different strumming patterns that we'll use in this first line of chords. For the first 3 chords, we're going to be using a down, down, up. Very simple. Down, down, up. And in succession, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then for the last 2 chords, they are shorter in length than the first 3 chords. So the strumming pattern for each chord will just be down, up for those last 2 chords. And altogether, the first line of chords for the intro will sound like this. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So notice those last 2 chords are much shorter than the first 3, and they just have a down, up, strumming pattern to them. Okay, so that first line gets repeated 3 times, and our next line of chords is just 2 chords. It's the A, and then the B. And the strumming pattern for this line of chords will be down, down, up, down, up. So it'll sound like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So altogether, the intro will sound like this. So that's it for the intro. Now we get to the first verse, which is exactly the same as the second verse. So what I teach you here can be applied to the second verse. So for the first half of this verse, we have the exact same thing that we just learnt in the intro. So the 2 lines of chords where we repeat the first one 3 times, and then there's that A and B line that just played once. Now for the third line of chords, what we're doing is we're playing the exact same thing that we played in the first line of chords. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now we play that twice. Now we get to our last line of chords. And that last line of chords goes from A to B to E, B/D, C sharp minor, B, back to A, B, and then finally ends on E. Now you might think that's a lot of chords to remember, but it's not really too hard. Basically just kind of going up the fretboard, down the fretboard, and going to the B and then E. Now strumming pattern wise, the first 2 chords will just have the down, down, up strumming pattern. So down, down, up, down, down, up. Now these next 4 chords, you should just hit them each once. These next 4 chords are going to be short in length. So we have down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. And one more time. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. And then when we go back to the A and to the B, we have the same strumming pattern as we did at the start. So just the down, down, up. So down, down, up, down, down, up. And then you just end on an E. So to recap that last line, it will sound like this, slow. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Now there's a little lick that happens after the first and second verses once we hit that E chord, and it sounds like this. So that's really nice and easy to play. So from your E chord shape, you pluck the 3rd string where your index finger is on the 1st fret relative to the capo. You slide it up to the 2nd, and then you hit the 2nd string, the 1st string, back to the 2nd string, and then you take your pinky finger, put it on the 4th fret relative to the capo, and then you hit the 3rd string where you have your index finger on the 2nd fret once more. So slide, 2nd string, 1st string, 2nd string, pinky on 4th fret, and then 3rd string where you already have your index finger. So after you hit your E, and one more time. And that's it for the first verse. Now the second verse is exactly the same as that. Now I'll play that whole verse for you, slow, so you can try to play along. And that's the first verse and the second verse. Now we get to the break of the song, and it just has 6 chords that are strummed once and held out. So we have B, and then C sharp minor, and then C, back to C sharp minor, back to C, and then finally we end on the A. So it sounds something like this. Just listen out to the song and you'll know where to change those chords. So after the break, we go back to the third verse of the song. Now structure wise for this third verse, it's going to be very similar to the first and second verse. The only difference is that they're going to change a couple of chords. For the first line, originally we had A, E, B, and then C sharp minor and back to B. But now what we do is we go A to the E to the C sharp minor and then a B/D and then to the alternative E. The strumming patterns will all be the same, so it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's the new chord progression for that first line. So that gets repeated 3 times, of course, and then that second line of chords, the A to the B, are exactly the same. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So the third line of chords now takes on that same chord progression that we have in that first line. So again, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then the fourth line of chords, we leave it exactly the same as we learnt it in the first and second verses. It sounds like this, just to jog your memory. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Now that riff that we learnt before, after that final E, is no longer played in this song. It's only for the first and second verse. Now when we get to the fourth verse, basically we're just playing the first half of the third verse and repeating it. So you have the line of chords that gets repeated 3 times. So that's repeated 3 times, and then we go to the A and then the B. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's just repeated twice, and that's all the fourth verse is. Finally, we get to the fifth verse, which is kind of the outro of the song. And that is going to be exactly the same as the third verse that we learnt. So it's fairly simple. Now I'll play the full third verse for you, slow, so you can play along. And that's everything you need to be able to play a simple version of Nana by the 1975. Okay, now I'm going to be playing the intro, first verse, and then I'm going to be stopping, and then I'm going to play the third verse for you, all at full speed and with a vocal track on top, so you can see where you are in context. So give it a shot, play along, and see how you go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial for Nana by the 1975. There are a lot of power chords in this song, so if you don't know how to play power chords, then make sure you visit my power chord video right here. If you've liked this video, then please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave your thoughts, comments and questions below, and I'll see you next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers. Now I put a lot of time and effort into recording these videos, editing these videos, annotating them, putting the tabs in, so that you guys get the best learning experience, and I'm putting out some of the best guitar lessons out there on YouTube. In the description, I've put a list of the gear that I use and highly recommend. Stuff like picks, strings, capos, tuners, the guitars that I use are in the description. If you want to support what I do and keep these videos coming, then please check out the gear list below. For everything you buy, I make a small percentage of that sale at no extra cost to you. Amazon's prices are really great as well, so you'll find some bargains there. I'll see you next time. Cheers.